Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I've been getting so many questions about fat loss and how to lose fat and how to get how to lose the belly fat, how to lose thigh fat, how to lose inner thigh fat, how to lose arm fat. There are so many questions about how to lose fat, and I just want to give you guys some tips on fat loss. Just simplify it for you guys so you know exactly what you need to do in order to achieve your goal of fat loss. I'm gonna give you guys just simple steps that you can implement into your day-to-day lives to make sure that you're on track to hitting your fat loss goals. Woo! Let's get to it. So step number one is going to be all about your nutrition. So you guys need to have somewhat of an idea of how many calories you need to be consuming every single day in order for you and your body to lose fat. Every single person is different. What my number is and how many calories I should be intaking to lose fat is going to be completely different than you, because we're different people, different lifestyles, different body types. Everything is just different. So you need to figure out what your total calories are and how many calories your body just naturally burns on its own. So the easiest equation, there are so many different equations that you can use. Easiest equation that you can use to figure out how much your body just naturally burns on its own is taking your body weight and multiplying it by 14, 15, or 16. So 14 is if maybe you do some exercise, but a majority of the day you're sitting down. 15 would be you work out maybe 3 to 4 times a week. You're a little bit more active than someone who might sit at a desk all day or on the phones all day, reading books, studying, everything like that. So you're a little bit more active than someone who would be a 14. A 16 would be as if you work out 4 to 6 days a week hardcore. You're always on your feet. You're never sitting down. You're always moving. I know there's a lot of people with jobs who are on construction sites all the time or outdoor sales, stuff like that. So there's so many different jobs where you would be a 16. If I'm being completely honest, a lot of us are gonna be 14, maybe 15. So I would start by multiplying your body weight by 14 to get a specific number. So that number that you get is how many calories your body just burns naturally by itself. For a calorie deficit, what that basically means is you're eating less calories than what your body just naturally burns throughout the day. So you need to put yourself in a calorie deficit. You need to either multiply that number by 10% or 20%. I always recommend everyone start at 10% and kind of adjusting from there. If you have a lot more body fat to lose, then go to 20%. But most of the time, I always recommend someone starting at 10% because we can always adjust the numbers from there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your total calories burned and you're gonna multiply it by 10%. So that number right there, you're gonna subtract it from your total calories burned, and that's how many calories you need to be eating every single day in order for you to be in a fat loss period or weight loss period. And then from there, you can count macros and everything like that. And if you do count macros, you need to figure out your body type and then also what percentages are gonna go to protein, carbs, and fat. I would absolutely look up and do your own research because I'm not gonna get into that because that is a ton more of information, but you just need to make sure you are eating less calories than what your body is burning just every single day. Along with your calorie deficit, you need to make sure you're eating nutrient-dense foods. So Katie, what's nutrient-dense foods? It's foods that grow from the earth. So vegetables, fruits, proteins, you need to make sure a majority of the time you are eating foods that are gonna benefit you and your goals. They make you feel good. No more Taco Bell every single day. No more Jack in the Box every single day. Start cooking at home because you guys honestly save so much more money cooking from home, and then you always know what you're putting into your body. And doing whole nutritious foods a majority of the time, 80% of the time, will get you to where you wanna be a lot quicker. Okay, so tip number 2, this one's gonna be really important. So you guys always ask me about motivation, and if I'm being completely honest, You do not want to sit around and wait for motivation because it's probably never going to show up, or a majority of the time it is not going to show up. You need to be disciplined enough to be able to get your booty to the gym whenever you have a workout scheduled. This is all about making working out a part of your daily lifestyle, making it a habit. You're confident enough to just go and turn off your brain and just go and get a workout in whenever you feel like the motivation is not there. That is going to be the best thing that you can do, is stop relying on motivation, make working out a habit, and get your butt to the gym whenever you scheduled a workout in. Going off of workouts, kind of like tip number 3 is gonna be Tip number 3, that's 4. Tip number 3 is going to be, you need to be challenging yourself with these workouts. If you're someone who's so used to just kind of going to the gym and going through the motions and not really challenging your body or challenging your muscles, you're probably not gonna see the results that you actually do wanna see. So you need to make sure you're increasing your weights, you're adding in high intensity interval training, you're adding in more low intensity cardio into your routine if you like low intensity better than high intensity, and really hitting it hard, because honestly, like, if you don't challenge your body, you're just gonna stay in a straight line. And no one's got time for that, you know what I mean? Another tip, drink your water. I feel like this one is really hard for people. It's almost as hard as eating healthy for people. You should be drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water per day. And I know that's so hard for people because no one's got time to run to the bathroom 27 times during the workday or 27 times during class, but like, drink your water. That is going to help you so much more. If you're someone who drinks like 2 cups of water, but you're looking to lose fat, like, it's probably not gonna happen. Water will help aid in fat loss. It helps with your skin. Your body needs water. It helps your digestive system. It just helps with everything overall. So please be more mindful about drinking your water. If you're someone who has like 2 sodas a day or 3 cups of coffee per day or something like that, make subtle, small changes by like maybe swapping out one of those sodas or coffees a day for a glass of water. Anything that will help you drink more water, Katie approves. So the last thing I just briefly wanted to touch base on is just, as with everything, consistency is so key. I know how easy it can be to give up because you don't see results within the first couple of weeks, but honestly, you guys, like, your body needs more than a couple of weeks to adjust to what you're doing. So please don't give up. Make this a lifestyle. Make drinking water, eating healthy, getting 4 to 5 workouts in per week a part of your lifestyle. And I swear things just start becoming more natural for you. I know I sound like a broken record. I know I give you guys these tips pretty much all the time, but these are the tips that work. I wouldn't be wasting my time trying to tell you guys that eating in a calorie deficit and drinking water and staying consistent is the way to success if it wasn't the way to success. So believe me, trust me, if you stay consistent for a long period of time, just make adjustments to your diet, make small changes here and there, all those small changes will add up. You do your own research, you learn about fat loss, you learn about working out, you learn about what works for your specific body, everything changes. You will see the results that you want to see, but you need to stay patient, you need to stay consistent. Understand that motivation will not always be there, so do not rely on motivation and challenge yourself during your workouts. Do some research. If your goal is ultimately fat loss, look up a calorie deficit, look up the different equations that you can do to figure out where you need to be macro-wise and how much food you need to eat every single day in order to hit that fat loss goal of yours. I know it's so possible for you to hit it. Just be consistent and do all of these things and you will absolutely hit it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. See you guys next time.